What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So I want to start this off about diabolical. This is diabolical, and I can see where it's going right now. I'm still, for the life of me, don't understand why we do not have a Planet Namek Saga Dokkanfest currently right now. This mode's been out for a couple of months now, and unless they're like, because I'm giving this about a 2-month window, which would put us what, around, I guess somewhere in between the Transcendent campaign and the Global Dokkan campaign, or somewhere around there, because we're in May, we got June and July, and then August. You see where I'm going? Like, it's gotta be that one of those has to be Planet Namek Saga, because brother, that stage 20, node 20, it took me a couple tries. One of them was because I didn't realize what I needed to really be doing was having a Vegeta in and stuff like that. And then once I done that, then I was fine after. But I'm specifically on these last 3 right here, because boy, did I realize that it was getting harder and harder. And you got about 2 more pages in terms of fight wise. I would say 2 more pages, and we're probably going to be done with this. And in those, you got to have Super Saiyan Goku and full power Frieza, all those fights, and then little secret nodes and everything that you're going to have. Probably one of them is going to be fight Piccolo or something like that, where he's holding off Frieza for a little bit while for the Spirit Bomb. Is something along the lines of that that you'll probably have in there. Like, you got about 2. And I like I said, I wasn't on the internet for a little bit. I was gone a little bit, work, stuff like that. But I don't know if a bunch of people were getting at this like, hey, yo, I can see the difficulty spike going up. Where are these units at? Like, where are the shiny new units for the Planet Namek Saga? Where are they? I feel like I feel like a broken record. I've been saying this all year, that we're gonna get Planet Namek Saga. I just, in all honesty, the more we don't have Planet Namek Saga units, the more I'm looking at this like, I know we're struggling because we're using very old cards to go through this, and that's it. Like, whatever other saga or movie or whatever that they do after they complete this is going to be easier, unless they literally choose something that needs a whole lot of update too. And then I'm gonna be like, okay, this is a trend. this is a choice. You're purposely doing this, and I don't know how much I'm gonna follow that. Like, this event already had people divided at the beginning, and the more you go through it, I think the more people aren't necessarily even doing this or treating it like I feel like some people probably treat this like P10 battle, where they don't do P10 battle. Like, I'm one of the people that don't do P10 battle at all. I do not care about P10 battle whatsoever at all. I feel like there's gonna be some people that are gonna be like, I don't care about this, bro. I'm not doing this. Like, I ain't got the units. I'm not being forced to summon on the banner. I'm not doing all that. Speaking of summon, I didn't do those 7 tickets. I've been yapping for a couple of minutes, and I forgot that I haven't even done the 7 tickets. I think I'm gonna stick to my guns, even though I do have enough to do 2 multis or whatever on the banner. I'm still gonna stick to my guns and not summon on the banner with Dragon Cells. Neither one of them. I know they're gonna be back, and everyone else is probably doing the same thing. I didn't make a poll. I should have made a poll to see if people actually summon on this or not. Goku Bai is lonely. Before I fire this off, ever since we got these tickets, the first couple of times I got the unit. After that, I haven't pulled the new unit on these tickets since then, since last year at all. And that's just my personal RNG, because I know that I see a lot of you in the comments that go around and say, yo, I got it off the free ski. And congratulations. But brother, these tickets have been doo-doo. Doo-doo. So yeah. But I just wanted to literally get in front of the camera and talk about that dumbass frustration, that idiotic shit that for the life of me you do not understand. Like, we've had so many, like, it's crazy because it's like I don't even put that on Geppy, because I know a lot of people are going to say like, oh, you know, Geppy, let's be mad about Geppy for something. Like, this celebration is the only time besides the anniversary, and it was only after part 2 when people really started to get a little negative because they realized the difference of quality that was happening, and they were like, oh, okay, so this is where the budget went, and part 1 was like, you know. Other than that, it was like smooth sailing for quite a bit until we got to this celebration. So let's not turn it into everyone's being extremely negative like all year or anything like that. No, Majin Vegeta, good. Saiyan Saga units, great. Had a good time. April Fools was wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was awesome. Crossover, pretty good. The Vegeta, I think everybody likes the ultra super villain Vegeta. But I just think that the people that aren't glazing Dokkan because, you know, they want to glaze because they feel like, you know, this is gonna get them better rates or something like that, like, see this and see through this and they're like, bro, why? I know these units are probably good right now, but why am I going to summon? And I heard the OSCs, I do like the OSCs, but why am I going to summon on both of them knowing that they're going to have LR counterparts? And there's also a part 2 that, what the fuck is going to be part 2? Is it actually going to be like, well, it can't be another God coup, can it? You know what? Let me back up on that one for a second, because I got to remember, this is the same team that gave us the Goku Gohan with the sale for Golden Week stuff, and then turned around for the LR and gave us a Goku Gohan LR when they could have picked a bunch of other people. Let me rephrase that. There's no way in hell that they give us an LR God coup, like a LR Super Saiyan Goku that turns God, and then turn around in a couple of months and give us another God coup. Right? It would have to be my Bulma Vegeta at this point, right? Right? Like, it's gotta be. I don't know of anybody else besides a standalone Beerus, which, again, 2 LRs incoming in months. Who in that movie deserves an LR? Because it's not going to be a switch mechanic of like Super Saiyan 3 Goku and then goes to my Bulma Vegeta, right? Right? It's not going to be that. What the fuck? Nobody else really done it. Everybody else got one tap, really. No one done anything. You know the craziest thing? And like, if you watching this right now, I hope you're getting that vibe of like we just chilling and talking right now. You know what'd be the craziest thing? is if they gave us an actual Bulma card that was like Bulma's birthday card that upon getting attacked automatic switches to Vegeta. Raging out. Super Saiyan Rage my Bulma Vegeta. So technically we get a Bulma LR, like a Bulma and then Vegeta LR. Like Bulma switch to Vegeta LR. Like a forcefully switch. So Bulma doesn't do anything. Or maybe she does do something. Maybe she just has that slap. And that's her super attack. I don't know what her other super attack would be. They had to be creative on that one. There's no way they do that, right? I genuinely can't remember anybody else doing anything besides Goku and Vegeta and Bulma slapping Beerus. Whis is stuff in his face. Everybody else got one shot, one tapped out of existence. Damn near better be glad they didn't get Hakai. Am I missing somebody? Because I just don't think anybody deserves an LR. Besides my Bulma Vegeta. And Bulma, because it was her birthday. No, I can't think of anybody at all. At all. And it's wild because part one had no content really, except for the seriously serious fight. Jesus, I hate saying that. That's the only thing. So if part two has a bunch of content, cool, Dragon Stones, but nah, bro, I can't think of anything else of what it could actually be. Now that I'm sitting here looking at it, I really can't. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we didn't even get into LR at this point in time, how they'd be switching everything up. Like genuinely, I would not be surprised at all. I would be. No, I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're still gonna get into LR. It's probably gonna have really good animations. It's probably gonna have really good animations. Because clearly Beerus got a tiny fraction of this campaign's budget, not celebration, campaign. And that's really it. Let me get off that because I'm having an impulse to do a single, and I shouldn't have an impulse to do a single. Like at all. At all. That shouldn't be a thing that I'm looking at going, yeah. I need to do a single. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I am genuinely stunned right now for Dokkan. We've had dark times in Dokkan, bro. We've had really dark times to where, we like barely any content came out for certain things. It felt like they didn't really try at all. This feels like one of those times where they may have had this planned out and then just said, let's just release it anyway. Let's just keep going with what we got and release it. I'm a little disappointed. It is what it is.